Law 32. Turn a tramp into a champ. I put hoes in NY onto DKNY. Notorious Big, from the song Hypnotize. The life. I have knocked many a hoe because I was able to sell her on my idea of how she should look. Say, bitch, you walking around in those Payless shoes, I would tell her. Come fuck with this pimp and I'll have you in some Jimmy Choos. You need to choose a pimp who can show you how to make some real money. Tell that sucker you fucking with to get lost and come fuck with a pimp boss. I can tell you bought that outfitted rainbow. Let me take you to the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Depending on the clientele, I would even put my hoes in business suits with some personality glasses on, looking like sexy attorneys or school teachers. This always increased the tricking. A trick would see that, and his dick would get instantly hard, which meant more money for me. When I was 7 deep, I called it showtime. That's when I got all my hoes together and dressed them up the way I thought they should look. Put on your best hoe gear and your best hoe face, I would tell them. Us against the world. Unfortunately, some hoes can't be helped. You just can't make them over. I had one who had a body odor problem. I've had that problem with a few other hoes, but this one took the cake. I don't know whether she had a body chemistry problem or what. I bought her tons of deodorant, but she was always musty. The funny thing was, the hoe kept making money. There must have been some desperate tricks out there, because I couldn't fuck with her. Because she was making that money, I didn't cut her for a long time. But after a while, she had to go. I told her, Tracy, you gotta go, baby. You ain't doing something right. You fucking up my business. It was a hard situation to handle, but I had to be real about it. My other hoe said, we're so glad you got rid of that funky bitch, Daddy. I have had hoes who didn't care about themselves, but when they fucked with me, they had to change all of that. Even if they didn't care about themselves, I cared about my money. The ism. Appearances are everything, and a hoe has to look the part she's playing. If she comes from nothing, she has to look like something. A pimp has to polish that hoe like she's a rock that he's trying to sell as a diamond. If he meets a hoe from the Bronx and she's wearing tennis shoes and some jeans, the first thing he must do is change her outfit and give her a complete makeover. His job is to make that hoe more marketable so she appeals to a trick's fantasy. They say don't judge a book by its cover, but the truth is, that's all we do. If you have a product, people won't buy it unless the total package looks good. So much attention is paid to presentation for one purpose. If you can appeal to a customer's fantasies, he will buy what